Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Resident Evil, the 2015 Steam version. Hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Before I continue on, I guess the only thing I'm not too sure about at the moment is I haven't really encountered anything that I'd consider like a proper boss battle, and the cutscenes have been fairly few and far between. Now, that might be completely normal for a first blind run, I really don't know. But it's pretty interesting so far. I mean, when you do go for a blind run through, it might just be the case that you are so clueless about where you need to go, and obviously I think the entire point of the game is to feel lost in this mansion and really be grasping at straws to try and put together pieces to try and make it through. So I guess it's one of these where, again, if you're someone that's experienced with the game, you know where you got to go, and you're like, oh, if only he took this door, he would have unlocked so much more of the story, or he would have got to this boss, or he would have had this cutscene, he would have got this character, whatever it might be. That's kind of literally the point of, I think, of how this game works. So there is going to be a lot of that. Maybe I should have run into a lot more stuff at this point, but for now I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Honestly, I've been enjoying myself so far. I mean, the zombie stuff and the, you know, as I've mentioned, like the aiming, the gunplay, that kind of stuff is obviously pretty primitive. And there's sort of less fighting and less intensity than I expected. But in terms of like the way the game is structured and how it wants you to experience it, with its exploration and examining things and trying to figure out like aspects of like how to get through doors and unlock certain puzzles, that stuff has actually been really cool. It's a lot more puzzly and cerebral than I expected, and that's been fun. So that's generally kind of where I'm at the moment. Now, speaking of where I'm at, there's still a lot of red everywhere. Honestly, more than I expected, but it's one of those things, hopefully over time, I'm going to try to clear out. I think most recently we got there was another like crest, there was this thing. And honestly, at this point, I don't even really know what that's for. So, I don't know. I think at this stage, again, I'm going to continue my exploration. There's one thing I know I haven't picked up that I activated last time, so let me get the mansion key back. Clearly there's more doors that needs to open. There's just too many things that I don't know how they're going to be useful to me. And I guess one of the only criticisms I have so far is to do with like the inventory system that forces a lot of back and forth, because there's so much random shit here. And I don't know where they're going to be useful, so carrying them with me seems a waste. I'm trying to always leave a slot open to pick up more stuff along the way. And so it could be like 15 minutes later, and then you discover something and you're like, oh shit, that's what that was for, and then you have to track back to an item box and that kind of thing. So maybe that's like a 1996 way of sort of padding out games a little bit more, I don't know. But in any case, let's try to make more progress in this session without getting killed. I don't think I've been killed from actual like zombie damage yet. I've kind of basically let myself die twice for other reasons, to either like speed something up or test something, etc. Okay, so I'm pretty sure every door that I can see on this floor is one I can't reach. What I would like to do is get back to the first typewriter, actually. That's one thing I want to do. Because I know... Oh, for fuck's sake. Because I know that there was something that I knocked off, like I pushed the statue down and there was a rock there that could definitely be useful to me. So I want to use that. I'm actually quite surprised. I shared the fact that I was kind of starting this game on Twitter and Instagram, and the response has been really cool. So it's kind of rare that like a non Final Fantasy game gets that much hype. So I hope it's lived up to it. Oh god. Yep. Oh, I actually got the headshot. That was lucky, I guess. Wow. I still think that this is sort of luck-based. There's no way you can aim for a headshot like this. Like, this is too high. This always misses. This is like if you're on some stairs or something. This is dogs. This is stairs. This is just regular shooting, and you just have to hope you get lucky and blow their brains out. I guess because the reward is high for those headshots, they don't want you getting them too easily, which is fair. But that's a good start to the session. But yeah, definitely appreciate the hype, and it further reaffirms why I wanted to play this in the first place eventually, because there are so many people. It's just one of these franchises like Final Fantasy, or I think like Metal Gear and that kind of thing, Zelda, that Mario. It just feels like you have to play, like one way or another. So, of course, not all of those franchises I've even played. I mean, I've only recently played my first Zelda game. Made some good progress with Breath of the Wild. But like Mario, I have limited experience. Like Super Mario Bros. Is like the OG one. I played a fair bit, but I've never really played much of the other stuff. So, but Resident Evil, I literally had absolutely zero experience. I think it was high time. Right. So this is where the statue / gem should have fallen. Yes. Right. Let's see what the deal is here. Will you take the blue gems? Of course we will. Now, there was at least one more place where there was something I could see and I didn't know what to do with it, so I think I have to push something there. Let's examine this. It's beautifully cut and polished. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember encountering something where I was specifically like, yes, I need this for something. And the room still flashes red. There is the clock thing here that I still... Is there a, like, can I push this clock? No. There's been a few times where I could push something, like, randomly, and that's made a difference, but... And I just don't know what I could use here to, like, make a difference. Nothing screams out at me. I was thinking, like, I don't even know what the wooden mount specifically does. When the two have run each other through. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like part of it is adjusting this clock somehow, but there's just no option to adjust it, so I really don't know how to do that. Now... There is this door here, actually, that I don't know what it does. So I might try and get up there, because I still have this key, and I feel like every other door I've tried so far, it hasn't worked on. So I'm going to give this a go. Yeah, this is one way to get through. Right. I think I will take the other route. This is the first one I killed and it's still awake. Is this in a different position? I think it is, you know. I think this arsehole's going to wake up. I have plenty of bullets here, and I don't want to use shotgun bullets if I can help it. I'm trying to save those for like boss battles and stuff. Still down. Should I just burn this guy? It's literally the first zombie I killed in the entire game, I think. Screw it. Oh, there you go. Screw you. Just when I tried to burn him. And it's a quick one as well. Yeah, this one's got the Freddy Krueger thing going on. It's got trapped between the two camera angles. This time I can burn it for good. I do wonder if these guys turn eventually or they just stay dead. Seems not. That's annoying though, didn't wake up until I tried to burn it. What an arsehole. Stupid crows. Oh yeah, I remember that was a helmet key, actually. That bit that I couldn't get through before. Now I remember. There's just so many rooms and so many keys and shit. I'm pretty sure that's what that bit is. But there's a couple of doors here potentially that I should try. That's a door I can go through. Let's just go through it anyway. At this stage I'm just trying to finish all of my uses for this particular mansion key. Just too many helmet keys, man. I can at least heal up here, I think. And I can put this stone away. There's so many different like first aid things. Like an entire first aid box seems a bit much. I feel like I'm going to need to come back to that as well at some point. So I'm still in caution, but I'm okay. Right. Yeah, this area is just, I've pretty much done everything. I'm fairly sure that door's a helmet one as well. So I think we have the shield and the helmet still to go. So there's still a fair bit to do. I just have to be absolutely sure here. I just want to remember if this is the right bit. I might be remembering wrong. Yeah, okay, I do remember right. So this isn't it. This is the one that needs the helmet. Yeah, once I get the helmet key, I'm going to unlock a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay. Right. So, now I can try this one as well. Right. Locked from the other side. It's probably one of these where I probably have to go up through this bit to be able to come back down and unlock that. So, like I say, for this side, I'm not seeing anything else that there is for me to do, really. It definitely looks like there's more to do on that other side. So I killed a zombie here in the towards the end of the last session. Hasn't reawoken. I wonder if that one that I tried to burn would have stayed down if I didn't try to burn it. B1. How do we get to B1 again? Maybe that's worth investigating. There was the bit with the tomb, and there was this bit too. Let me just check these bits. I haven't been back here for a while, see if there's anything new. Okay. I feel like there could be some dogs here. I hate the dogs. Right. No. It's locked from the other side, of course it is. I'm going to continue along here. There is a path here that I don't think I have been to before. Yeah, let's head down here again. Yeah, so this is a bit, again, I was curious about. I don't know... I mean, are there really enough gems and stuff that, like, maybe I could shove one of the gems here? And if you fill all these gems in, then that's how you do it. Maybe I should have brought it with me. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But yeah, that coffin ain't looking like something I want to encounter. But yeah, still nothing here, but I do think that that gem maybe like slots into one of the statue's noses or something. I should probably try that. That's what I mean, there's a lot of back and forth between like, oh, I have this thing in my inventory that could potentially work, so let's have a look. Yes. Thank you for that. So I didn't have inventory room last time. There's nothing more for this bit for now. Okay. Back here again. I feel like while I'm here, surely I should give that thing a go. Again, this might be a waste of time, so I'll edit it out if after this it was for nothing, but I've got to try. I doubt we can hold more than 6, yeah. Okay. I think it's this door. Actually, the other one is more of a shortcut. Honestly, I would say that based on my experience so far, if you combine it with the sort of back and forth of actually playing the game and going to different places and having to sort of test items out, go back to the item box, all that kind of stuff. I feel like if you play on a harder difficulty for your first time through, that combination of getting lost all the time, not knowing what you need for the rooms, and also being killed constantly with limited saves, I think would get really, really frustrating. Like, if you truly want that frustration nightmare experience, then probably going for the harder difficulty is the best. But I think for me, it would have got too frustrating. It would have been more sort of frustration than actual enjoyment. That's my guess. So I'm going to leave that gemstone in my inventory. It's another one of those, you just never know when it's going to be useful. I feel like those statues might be something. Obviously for this particular bit, I'm commentating now, but if there is a section where, let's say, I want to go back to an item box and I want to check if an item works for something, and I don't encounter any zombies along the way or anything, then I'll probably just edit those bits out and you'll just see me sort of skip back and forth between those things, because I do want there to be some efficiency. Like, yes, we got the atmosphere and the vibe of the game and the house and stuff. Having an extra, I don't know, overall an hour's worth of the LP of me sort of running around doing that sort of stuff over and over again, and encountering nothing is probably not going to add much to the experience. So, okay, so that was not fruitful at all. So we continue to just build up more and more items, and we don't really know what they're used for. Maybe some of them have been obvious already and I just haven't spotted it. That's obviously possible and likely, but It's going to fall into place. I mean, it's the kind of game where all you need is like one thing and it just unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff. So it'll be okay. It's survival horror. You just got to survive until you can solve all the mysteries. Right, so it's going to be back to the other wing now. I'll go this way. Yeah, there's gotta be something. I'm missing something here. Clearly. To be fair, I did spend a lot of time here in the last session. I don't know if maybe it's worth going downstairs first. Like even this room is red. And it's like, what else could I possibly investigate? Chessboard car from Ivory. Wait a minute, the game change. This is a camera angle I didn't spot last time. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. Okay, there you go. Now has it gone green? Well, okay, yes, there you go. By the way, these rooms, they kind of look beige to me. They don't match the green color in the top right. So I was thinking that those rooms, like, they still weren't 100% complete, so I thought I wasn't completing anything. So that feels a little bit better, at least. Yeah, so there was a camera angle I didn't see there. My bad. But yeah, that's the kind of thing that can happen a lot, I'm sure. I'm really curious to see like what the gameplay style is like for the remake, like the second remake. I think for me, I'm just still too used to like shooters and games from like the 2000s onwards, mid 2000s onwards, that this still feels a bit too primitive gunplay wise. Yeah, so the only inkling of a boss battle we even have at the moment is that big snake thing that killed Richard. And there's that door with the spider webs, and we have no idea how to get through that door. Now again, I remember this one, and I was busy trying to figure out what I could do. Ugh, I was randomly tapping X again. Okay, that cleared that room as well. That's something. I do like the music there. I wish it happened in more rooms. Okay. Yeah, then we had this weird room, which we'd already cleared out, right? Yeah. I mean, the silence has its own fear as well, of course. Okay, that door opened quite forcefully. I'm in caution anyway, so let's just pick that up. And yeah, herbs not stacking is still like one of my pet peeves. There don't seem to be any houses in the area. Unlit fireplace. Can we make it lit? We can. All right. Is someone going to pop up here? Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. Like, that's a schematic of the thing, but I don't see how that helps us really. mean, at least we did something with the room. And obviously the final thing to pick up is this herb, but we're already full. I think for the completion I might just see if I can use this herb anyway. Yeah. Let's just get the red off the map. Yes. Okay. There you go, that's better. Oh, fucking helmet, man. How do I get to that stupid helmet? I have a feeling I might have to figure out this poisonous gas room first. But again, it's one of those, you don't know if you need another piece. Like, you could waste another 15 minutes trying to figure that puzzle out when it turns out that you actually needed something that you don't have to do it. So, that's why I'm in two minds about that one at the moment. So I burn a body down here, right? And there's more doors here. So I might head up this this bit here and see if that's also closed off. So it's been a fairly safe start. I haven't really got that much more progress in, but at least I picked up the gem and I completed a few more rooms. I can fill up the kerosene as well. Right, is there anything I want to get rid of at the moment? Get rid of the herb. Honestly, screw the ink ribbon for now. He says, and then he gets killed legitly for the first time. Keep forgetting that stupid bit. So I need another way down. That's a pain in the arse. I've got to go all the way through the other way now. That sucks. I might have one more look inside the room with the poison gas. I have a crest and I have a blue gemstone. I don't know if either of those could help, but... Just annoying that I can't even tell what it really is. Is it music again? It looks like a piece of paper or something. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. Gonna have one more look at this before I continue on. I mean, all I can say is that this one and the shield guy are on the same level. Like, they're the ones that are further back. But there's also 2 tiers to push it, that's why I'm also not that sure. Can you push them all back 1 tier and nothing happens? I mean, I did successfully push them all back in before, and that didn't really make any difference, so... Okay, so right now we have the axe and the sword guy forward, and we have these 2 back. I mean, from these portraits, they're behind, they're lower than the other 2, so maybe that helps. That's what I mean, I just don't know. Nope. Again, I just, at this stage, I'm not sure if it's like, do I have the ingredients to solve this, or am I missing something? That's what I don't know. Because it says disturb my sleep. The second you enter the room, the statues move, so my guess is the sleep is disturbed. So then my logic was, if I push them all back to their starting point, then does that mean that I would have no longer disturbed their sleep? But it wasn't the case, so I don't really know. And then you push this one, and then that pushes the other one. So like, this to me feels like how you should do it. Like now I feel like I've done it, like I've pushed everything back. But there you go. I swear I did this in the last session, what the hell? There was a way that I pushed them all back. I'm pretty certain I did it last time. Anyway, mysterious box. Yes. Let's examine it. There's a design of the sun and the moon. On the plate it says, sunshine will awaken me. Okay. Sunshine, huh? This is what I mean, like these are the kind of aspects that I really enjoy. It's been a while since I played something that's a bit more legit puzzly.